Hey, y'all. What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the wheat field. It is your girl, Lottie, coming in with a rising message. Y'all, I hope we have gotten up. We are off to the day, did some positive affirmations, and talked to ourselves today and said, hey, we here. At the very least, I'm here. And how we gonna get through this day, I may not know. But I got help doing it. I am not by myself. As I have woken up and into creation, I'm connected to everything that exists. And yeah, at least I know that everything is gonna be everything. And it is gonna be alright. Okay? So welcome back. Welcome. If this is your first time coming through, this is like cooking with cold Crisco. I'm serious. We cook with cold Crisco. We be having to get that out the can and pop it in the stove on the stove and let it heat up before we get to frying. And it do. We get to cooking. No, we be frying. We be dropping some nuggets by the time this thing here get warmed up. So, set for a spell. Sit around, chill with your girl. We're going to chop it up. We're going to pull some cards. We're going to get empowered. We're going to do some mindful messages. And we probably going to look into them ancestral roots as well and see what we can pull out to manage this here day. Because at this here tears and week to roll, we look at what's projecting to you so you can see how to move around my week. Yeah, that's what it is over here. Activating your faith today. I'm feeling that. Activate your faith. Faith over fear, my week. Faith over fear. Okay? We got to get that coffee in there. Get them vocal cords ready. I'm telling y'all, we be up. We be doing some stuff at night. You want this top card? No? Shuffle? Okay. Introduce you to Sasha. She is my grand, I say glam because I ain't... grand fur baby. Did you see the camera shake? Because when I start to channel for the messages, she likes to come over. She likes to rub her face on the tripod. Why, I don't know. Cats like to scratch their cheeks on stuff that's hard. Whatever. But she like to rub her face on the tripod. Sometimes it shakes. She done pushed it down before. Sometimes she get on my nerves because she won't go ahead on and leave. But, she bad. She a whole grown-ass person. For real. Is this it right here? Okay. There we go. Spirit says, if I didn't... Ooh, yo. I'm going to have to set that down so we could talk about it my week. God, Spirit, we doing this early in the day? Spirit says, yes. We need to think about it all day long. But Spirit, that's heavy. First thing in the morning, first early in the day. Spirit says, Spirit said what they said. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. Here's the card. Ooh, Spirit want us to dig in. What? If I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do now? Ooh. If I didn't feel shame or fear. And I think that's beautiful because we literally just said faith over fear. Literally just did this. Faith over fear. And what is the card? If I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do? Well, of course, we know we're going to start with having faith. Faith over fear, my week. Come on, beloveds. That's what it just is. Have some faith over your fear, right? Because what you beat your fear down is what is the faith. Those mustard seeds. Come on, Sash. Okay. Yeah, you beat your fear down with the faith. And as you get stronger in faith and you have more examples of how that faith overcame your fear, you move into something called self-confidence. Oh, yeah. And when you beat your fear down with confidence, that shit is like, it don't really come in like that. You got a for real block on that shit. Like, my confidence said it ain't nothing to be scared of. So shit, it's move around, okay? And then when you get your self-assuredness, that's that. That's what the Father work on. The source, our source that called all things by its infinite intelligence, that which binds all things. Did the source call us by infinite intelligence? Yes, that's the infinite intelligence binds all things. Does the spirit, the breath of the Lord bind all things? Okay, there we go. That was the issue. I had to figure out what was the pause there. Make sure I be saying it to y'all right. Anywho. So spirit of intelligence is the whole Spirit of intelligence is saying to me right now that there is a difference between the breath of life, the breath of the Father, the source, and also its intelligence that made all things, right? So they are not one and the same, are they? But they are all the same in source, yes, because they all come from the source, but they are different attributes, distinctly different from each other in source. So we have source, we have its intelligence, and we have its breath, its energizing force. Is that right? Right. Is there anything else? No. That's what Spirit said. No, that's it. Breath of life, source itself is breath of life, and its intelligence is pure consciousness. And you are made from its pure consciousness. So if I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do now? I would recognize that I'm made from the pure consciousness of the source of of everything. The source of creation, like the logos. That's where I come from the beginning of all things, right? So how would I be? There's no shame in that. There's absolutely no shame in that, my weep. If anything, I'm proud. Yes, I am. I'm proud that I know where I come from. I recognize where I come from and where my true self is down here in this here spirit. Yeah, there's a true self in there. And I recognize that essence, and I am not ashamed of my essence, and I am not fearful of my essence. And what would happen when I let go of that shame and that fear? If I don't, if I choose to disregard the fear and step all the way into that faith and self-confidence and self-assuredness, tell me, could you not bring the world to its feet? Oh yeah, you could, my weak. Come on in here and talk to your weak feel, Father. Yes, you step into some show enough faith and over your fear, letting go of all shame about who you are at your true spiritual essence. Come on, my weep. It's time to wake up for today. What could you do when you realize that you are pure potentiality, pure consciousness, and the power that you hold and the power that we have stored up within us as a unit, as a collective? What would I do? I bring the world to its feet. Come on, we feel. I bring the world to its feet. I tilt the scale up in here. That's what I would do. Oh, you talking to Lati? Lati would tilt the scale, my weak. Oh yeah. Anybody thought they was coming against you, my weak feel? On that selfish, hoard your power, everything that you done worked for, your ancestor, your whole lineage, the whole go all the way back, my weak. I would tilt the scale, because there ain't no shame, and it ain't no, well, I do have fear. Everybody comes up with fear. We can't say that because that would be a lie. Would that not, Father? But what do we do with the fear? We beat it back with faith. Every time it rises up, we beat it back with faith. And some shit be on faith level. It do. Some shit is on confidence level. It just is. And some shit is so much self-assured, It just is. It's different levels to this shit. But at the very least, I got faith in all things. I know. Is it more than faith when you know, Father? Yes, it is more than faith when you know. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Now, if I know for sure that you, by infinite intelligence, it created all things, like all, is that faith or confidence? Confidence. Bam. If am I self-assured in that thing? Bam. Yeah, because we passed confidence. Confidence is right here. That's, yeah. Okay, so, Father, let's see. Yeah, faith is success. Because, I gotta turn this here alarm off. Faith and success. How many of y'all are having a little bit of doubt, a little bit of trepidation about how successful your thing could actually be, how it could actually pop off, how you could actually just do that whole thing, like that whole intent, not intent and desire, but yeah, the intention and desires, the intuition. You gave us the download, the intuition, yeah, to tell us that, yeah, what you have in your heart, you can accomplish. You can do that thing. And maybe there is someone having fear and shame about what it is that's been put on them to do, to serve out. Yeah, that's what Spirit said. But the key, beloved, is to think about this. What if you didn't feel the shame or the fear? What would you do? Is something in there in the past? You want mindful message? What do you want, ancestor? Okay. There's something in your past that you haven't released yet, my weep. And it's causing you a sentiment of shame, a sentiment of fear. And in that fear and shame, it's preventing you from really activating on that faith or moving into confidence, because confidence is here. We got faith, we got confidence, we got show enough, self-assured, like, you can't tell me a fuck thing about what it is Father gonna do, because I know, like, Father, look, just wait on it and I'll show you right there. Just wait. That's what that is, okay? So Spirit says you definitely have some shame over the past stuff, some fear that the past is going to come forward with you and stop or hinder, delay, somehow cause a challenge or a hiccup to what it is that you're doing, and you just got to let it go. Thank you so much, Infinite Intelligence, the whole Infinite. I call you right now in activation, recognizing that you are with me and you are in everything and all things. Please use these cards as messages, as a tool to give us messages for our highest good, to edify self, edify the we feel, edify onto source. Ashe. Yes. Come on, we feel. Come on, we. Letting go of shame, and fear. There's nothing to be shameful about. The Most High God Source made you exactly how you're supposed to be as a unique expression of the Source. If you are having actions or behaviors that make you feel a certain kind of way where you are not resonating with them, for your highest good, then you might want to think about how do you change that, my we. Again, my channel song today was Tasha Cobb's Different, and I feel like it plays a part. Like, and she started off saying that, like, when I was 17, I made some mistakes, like, getting caught up into some stuff that wasn't necessarily who she was as an essence, but falling into the wrong crowd or running with the wrong crowd, doing the wrong shit, got her, now she's living with some circumstances that she can't erase, right? So maybe you did some stuff that's causing you fear and shame, that's like, okay, it's going to stop me from being my highest self because I'm still carrying around all of that what I used to be based on those mistakes. But Spirit is saying that as you have rose and resurrected today, you are a whole new creature, okay? You have been renewed and you have the opportunity to renew yourself. Are you going to bring in a past you from yesterday? Or are you going to put your feet on the floor thankful for today and the opportunity to start anew, to change your mindset, to change your behaviors? When you start changing what you are doing, you will start changing who you are being. When you get in touch with your internal essence and you start doing that first, you tapping into the spirit, right? Recognizing that you are a spiritual being and not a human being first. You are a spiritual being. Them telling you and calling you a human being all the time is a fuck lie. You are not a human being. Fuck that. You are not. And if you wanna recognize that, then you need to flip it. You need to say being human, because you are spiritual being human. You are not a human being, my weed. And that's a part of changing our mindset, to flip it, transmute that energy, transmute that mindset on a daily. Remember that you are a spiritual being human. Yeah, I mean, and go in and talk to that spirit first. Tap in with you as the first thing at first. Yeah, because Spirit's giving me this card. I'm sorry, y'all. We got to pull this. Yes, guardian angel. You are not alone, y'all. I mean, I thank you. That's why Spirit was telling me pull this card right now, because you're not alone. This right here, you woke up like, oh, I just got up. You didn't get up. Your spiritual essence woke up first. Your spiritual essence been up. Okay, it don't, I mean, come on now. But you up and you out the bed, but be thankful that you got a whole nother you in there. And you carrying around you. Now you up, and when the conscious mind, you have the responsibility to carry around you, to bring you around everywhere, to show you up, to build you up. Yes, manifest your edification before anything else, my week, because you have to edify source. And your source is your spiritual self. Your source is your spirit, and that spiritual self is tapped in, tied to, connected to the source. It is not ever, what is it tapped in and connected to? What did I say? What was true? Yes, the source, the spirit. Everything in creation is held by the spirit, right? Yes. Okay, so if my spirit self knows everything, like knows truly who I am, everything, correct? Yes. Does it know what's good for me? Yeah. Does it know? Yeah. You came down from heaven, out of the heavens to earth. So heaven touching earth. Yes. Why? For the sake of ascension, to rise up. We come down here to learn, and then we raise. It's levels to this shit, my week. It's levels to this. They ain't my y'all. It's levels to this. Trust. It's levels. Sierra wasn't bullshitting when she said level up, level up, level up. Yeah, she wasn't playing. It's levels to this. For real, yo. This right here, spirit. Okay. Make plans and focus, my week. What we gonna do today? Make plans and focus. Yes, make plans and focus. You are not alone. Make plans. Focus. You can do whatever it is that you want to. Let that past fall away. You different today. Yes. Different now. I'm not the same. Back in the day, I used to do some crazy things, but that's my past. And see, my past has now passed away. And now I'm different. There's not a hole too deep that the spirit, your spiritual self, won't reach down and save you. It'll pick you up and make you new and say, welcome back. And then we'll be all standing there in front of you like, what up? Ha! They see it. I'm different and my walk different. I can see it in how I talk. I can feel it. Each word I say. Woo! What she say? I share some. She said I could feel it in how I pray. I start to shed some tears each word I say. Yes. She said it's what I know now, not what I feel. Reaching out for something real. Yes. Letting go of that shame. You need something real to let that shit go. You need something real. Something that you can sink your teeth into, my week. Something that's going to give you that for sure counsel. That for sure faith and comfort. Something that's so deep that's like, yeah, that's it right there. Like I've been running on life support, but this right here is giving me that nourishment and that I need. You need to find that. And that right there is often in the inside of you. Pick up some more text, motivation speech, empowering questions, do some self-discovery. See how over your life you have not been alone. Like something is guiding you, pushing you through. You might think that it's just you, but it's not. You might be on autopilot and your spirit might be guiding you. And because you on autopilot, the results are mixed and limited. Because you're not participating as a co-creator. We throw cards everywhere. Do you want this? No. We throw cards everywhere. So, yeah, you may be missing, like, your spirit, because, again, we be having the spirits on emergency mode, like, having them in and come in when we done messed some stuff up. Spirit says ancestral patterns, move past ancestral, beyond ancestral patterns. Like, whatever. Sometimes to me that's like that generational, like we've been doing things generationally because that is what we've been taught. And especially if you in the States as a black American in the States, most likely you got a whole bunch of conformity based on reactions and knee-jerk and protections, a need to survive. We put a lot of stuff on us generationally, and it has come down as culture, and we be like, we do it for the culture, we do it for the whatever, but that ain't even our real culture, y'all. I mean, it's not what we used to do. It is not natural to you. It is agriculture, okay? It is something that's been allowing you to be able to survive in this environment that's really foreign to you, and that's agriculture, y'all. I mean, we didn't used to eat this shit. We didn't used to do none of that. So we didn't eat that shit. We didn't practice that way. We didn't do none of that like that. And it's got us running on life support because we in an agricultural system surviving in an area on shit that we wasn't really supposed to run on. And I'm not saying that people didn't migrate and voyage and explore, because we did. People were exploring all over the place, okay? That's a whole thing. Migration and exploration has been going on for millions of at least I know thousands of years we've been migrating and exploring. So it's not like that did not happen. But at the same time, the ability to operate as your natural self and getting come into symbiosis or a symbiotic give and take relationship with your environment, that's a difference than just being plopped somewhere and forced to live in a condition that's not natural to you. That happened over of course, we know hundreds of years, and we adjusted. That's agriculture. That's taking on things that are not natural to you so that you can survive in this relationship. And agriculturally, we have taken on a lot of things and termed it as culture when it's not your culture. It's not. And a lot of those things got us running on life support, y'all. It's got us on life support where we not connected to our true essence and our true self. And those layers that could keep us from getting a good connection. Again, layers of conformity. That's what Spirit wanted me to say. The layers of conformity keep you from getting a good connection, y'all. Just like when your battery and them connections got that acid shit between there, it's something between you and your connection that's causing you to lose power. It is keeping you from being as powerful as you normally would be. I'm going to let that sit for a second. The conformities that were placed on the many nations of people, the wheat field, these many nations that are out here scattered amongst the field, conformities taken on and conformities placed on, taking you out of your natural environment, what it is that you normally do, what you normally connect to, how you would spiritually practice, all of that. And it causes us to lose connectivity to our true self, to our realness. And when we lose connectivity to our trueness, our essence, our realness, we are not operating on full power. Something else is sucking out your power. It is a break. It is a barrier between you in full activation, my week. Yeah, it is. And we just don't know that it's there. Yeah, old skin. Shed old skin, Spirit says. Let that old shit go. Let that old shit go. When I feel it's like old shit going that was placed on you and getting back in touch again with the realness. Like that principle thing. The principle thing. That's why I always say the principle thing. I love the principle thing. And it's the infinite intelligence of the source of the logos, that which called you. We combine in two major pieces of text. We looking at Genesis 1:26 when they said, let us make man. Let us make man in our image, male and female. Male and female, come on, my we came in together. The balance, the yin and the yang, the mask and the femme at the same time. They were not made one above the other. They were made at the same time. Read your text, study it, my Read it, yes. We gonna study. We coming up out of what these folks just be yelling at us from a pulpit. Read your text, study. And then when you see that, go and continue to see how that word is made true in everything. Everything. It shows you that the principal thing, wisdom, lives in everything. Chapter 8, Proverbs talks about wisdom. Chapter 3, Proverbs talks about wisdom. Just go in there and see what they're talking about. It sounds like they're talking to a whole person, but they not. They're talking about wisdom. And wisdom is actually speaking to you. It's telling you what it is, who it is, how it made you, how you should value it. What position should you put it in? Now, I don't say to wisdom for nothing. And it speaks because the wisdom of my body, my mind, my consciousness, the intelligence of the plane, the nature, the everything, the season, how everything operates is nothing but pure intelligence, pure intelligence. And the intelligence that called it is so immensely great and immaculate and magnificent that, that made me. I'm a whole vessel sitting up here talking to you. My mind is thinking thoughts all while it's a whole nother sections of my mind that's running my body and doing things that I don't even have to think about. Like seriously, my body is creating, restoring, recycling, regenerating. It is growing. It is dying and aging. It's transitioning. It is moving material around. It is processing and digesting. My liver is doing at least 500 different things while I'm fucking sitting here, while my heart is beating, my lungs is moving air in and out. Like my eyes are picking up light energy right now and information and being processed in my mind. Like, so I can see the pictures. Like, so my mind can formulate the vision. And considering that all of our minds can formulate the same vision at the same fucking time, then we know that our collective mind is connected. Your collective mind is connected to my mind, because again, these eyes pick up light energy. Go search that shit. And I ain't telling you no bullshit just for fuck shit because it sound good. I'm telling you the real shit. We don't see fuck shit. Everything in this bitch is faith walking. Everything, because we don't see nothing but light and energy. You on a faith walk all the time. Actually, you on a confidence walk. You have already reached confidence and self-assuredness because you don't question what you see. You don't question what you see. When you open up your eyes and you see that shit right there, you see me, you don't question it. You know what you're looking at. That's confidence. That's that self-assured. That's that showing up. But honestly, what we looking at is the bullshit, because we put these images and pieces in our head, so it's flipped. Again, you got to flip it. You are not a human being seeing shit. You are a spiritual being manifesting what you see. You know what I mean? It's the whole opposite. The whole opposite. Let's go on and get this card Spirit said we supposed to pull. What that say, yo? What that say? Trust and thrive. Yeah, I mean, trust. You could trust that. And when you trust what I'm saying, like right there, go research it. Don't trust me. Don't trust shit. Okay? Go research it for yourself. Show thyself approved. Let that go into your kingdom. Sit it up in there in the kingdom and let it be discerned. Run it through them processing centers 1-2 times. And let it come back on down in there. And when it's sitting there and it tell you what the truth is, then you can show enough trust it. And it's going to lead you to a whole pathway that's going to have you thriving, not surviving. We've been talking about running on life support. Spirit says trust and thrive, not just think and survive. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. Y'all do whatever you want to do. I can't make you do fuck shit, and neither can Spirit. Because can't nobody make me do a fuck shit thing. No. Free will is a whole thing. Trust that. Anything else in this Spirit? All right. Nope. Spirit said that's it. I shade on that. Is there anything else? We said you was going to get a what? A mindful message? Yeah, okay. Let's get a mindful message. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much for your messages. Thank you for using these cards. Hey, week. It's Tuesday. It's Tough It Out Tuesday. It's the middle of the top, on our way to the top of the week. We got to stay mindful. Yeah. Because that's my favorite card. I'm not going to take it, no, because Spirit didn't say subconscious, man. You don't want that either. Let's get some fresh air on them. Breathe the breath of life. I done blew that out my hand. You talking about some love. Yeah. All right, now. Come on, Spirit. Thank you so much. I reach out to the whole infinite intelligence, the whole intelligence of creation, tapping into the collective mind. I ask that you let me know what it is that we're supposed to be having for the We Feel today. All right, what is that? What is that? Ah, snap. I like this card, y'all. This is Spirit about threw it out my hand. It's so heavy, y'all. Look. My own energy. I love being there for friends and family while staying true to myself. I don't let the others' energy or mood affect my own. To help a friend in the hole. I don't need to jump in the hole with them. I reach out a hand. It's up to them to do the rest. I shame. And that is over. If I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do? I definitely feel a need to reach out and reach back. You know what I mean? But I can't make we do what they ain't gonna do. We just was saying that. Ain't nobody can make you do what you ain't gonna do. And if a person is not willing to act on their knowledge, if they not willing to do what they know is the right thing to do, to exercise some faith, you know what I mean? And get over that fear and step into some faith, it ain't fuck shit you can do about it. Nothing. We do this here, but I can't make nobody grab hold to nothing that I say. Down my place in the first place. Not. Spirit says you're supposed to just get out here and do the information. Give it. And when people come seeking, if they come and seek, then you will offer what you have to offer. The Spirit will sit with you and tell you what to say, and that'll be it. So until then, you just get on here and say what spirit tells you to say, and that's it. You lend your vessel onto the spirit, because that's really what is happening. We don't say surrender to the spirit for nothing. You are in a vessel. Your spiritual self, you are supposed to surrender this vessel onto your spirit, so that your spirit can drive it. It has the operator license, while you out here on a permit thinking that you know every fucking thing, and you don't. We don't be knowing fuck shit, nothing. And we have to have it revealed onto us. You got a question, you take that shit in the inside and seek the answer. Surrender the vessel onto the spirit, and then obey it. When it tells you, yeah, okay, yep, that's what that is. Okay, or go look here, and you will start seeing that when you ask them empowering questions like we do on all daily, you will see that the answers come to you. It'll come, it'll show up. And if you open and understand that the intelligence of creation works everywhere, it'll bring you answers from everywhere. Again, you want to buy a new car, go test drive a car that you really want in your spirit. I bet you see that car every fuck where. And you will start learning how you gonna get it. Yeah, you is. All you got to do is introduce the intention and desire, and start to and believe on it. Because see, you put a faith on it by going to test drive the car. You put a faith on it by looking it up in the system and on the net to be like, this is how much it costs, this is the financial options. That's faith. You considering how you can get that done because you believe that you can make it happen, that is a way. And you are already seeking the way to make it, to bring it in. And when you do that, you're going to see that car everywhere. You're going to see it everywhere. It's going to show you that you can have it. This is your desire. You can have it. See your desire. You can have it. Yeah. You looking for a house. You're going to see houses that all the time. That's all you're going to do is look. You're going to seek all the time. You want something, go seek it for it. Go look. And it'll come out. It'll pop out to you because you will start moving unconsciously. I know, consciously, unconsciously. We're one conscious. It's only one conscious. Yeah. Spirit is like, that's bullshit. It's all one conscious. You a whole piece of conscious. Now, whether you're aware of all of your consciousness is different. So we can say aware consciousness and unaware consciousness. Is that proper? Is that appropriate? Spirit said, yeah, we can go with that. We're going to roll with it. So you be unaware of a lot of your a lot of your consciousness and what it's doing, the actions of your consciousness. There you go. Thank you. Most of the time we are unaware of the actions of our consciousness, right? We are not clued in. But to be coming to awareness and recognition of what it is that you're doing on a daily and how you choosing, again, coming off of that knee jerk. Oops, sorry, Saj, she's sitting up here. I done kicked the cat. I'm sorry, baby. But you know, she be done got up and moved, kick it, you know, come up on the cat too fast, and they be done took off somewhere. No, this one right here, she like, we sitting here, you feel it, you in the spirit, I can feel it, I'm chilling. Yeah, so anyway, when you become consciously aware of what you're doing, what you're choosing, how you placing your energy, how you placing your intentions, then you will begin to co-create and bring this stuff in. Do you want this spirit? No. You will be able to co-create and bring stuff in, but we are putting our, and I feel like it says, energy, yeah, on the tears. That's what I was finna say, spirit, because I felt that when we talk about my own energy and calling back your energy, don't be putting your energy where it don't belong, right? Reaching back, trying to help people. I don't feel like that's just your weak, that you reaching back, but maybe it's just the focus on the tears, on the problems, on the issues. And when you pull your energy back on whatever is being a problem or an issue in your experience, then you will reallocate and reappropriate, redistribute that energy back to you, my we, so that you can be good bread. You got to build yourself up, edify yourself first. If you're not edifying you, you have nothing to give to edify onto others. And what you giving is not going to have no nutrients, no sustainment, no nourishment, no shit, because you didn't put nothing in it. Yeah, you pure consciousness, pure potential. Potential has to express itself. If you are not doing anything to nurture your potential, then what is it gonna be? That's like saying like dreams. I have a dream or a goal, that's potential. But if I never nurture and nourish that dream, it won't be realized. It won't manifest. Potentiality and manifestation are different. You can call your potential out into this realm, into manifestation. But if it stays potential because you never acted on it, you didn't put no energy into that thing, then you don't manifest your greatness, your goodness, your highest self. And they in there waiting to be manifest. They waited to do the work. I know I felt this card you wanted to give me. Let me put it out there. What is it? Living what? Loving friends. That text is weird. It's hard to read. Loving friends. Yeah. What do it say? I surround myself with people who inspire me and grow together with me. My friends raise me up, not pull you down, not having people around you that you got to pour your energy into, and their energy and their mood is affecting you, making you depressed, making you do shit that really ain't for your highest good. Not making you do shit, but you probably fall into doing it just because you around there. And you know how it is. A lot of times, birds of a feather flock together. You end up being around some people on some fuck shit. They're going to influence you and make you be on some fuck shit. They will have you spending your energy in a way that's not conducive to your highest good, my week. Your energy will be spent out and spilt out on some bullshit that don't do nothing to edify you or make you good bread. You know what I mean? And you will be sitting up there looking at how did you waste all these energies? How did you waste all these days? All that grace that you was given so that you could be good bread. And how much time went away. And then we get to a place of where now we are, what is that spirit? Resentful. Yeah. You become resentful. And you become frustrated. But it's really not them that you're resentful of and frustrated with. Itself. Because you are giving your energy out in a way that's not conducive to you. It's not ego, my week, for you to take care of you first. Again, self-preservation is the first law of nature. You can't do shit for nobody else if you don't edify you, my week. Nourish you. Nurture you. Your potential. Your consciousness first. Nurture that shit. And as you grow, you're going to have that shit spill out into everybody else. And they can either see what you're doing and want to move around because they're going to come and ask you, they're going to seek, or they just going to watch. One of the two. Either way, it's going to be an example to show people how to move around. You ain't got to help them do it because you can't help people do shit. They either got to do it themselves because they want to do it. That will is there and they want to do it. Or they came to you specifically like, yo, what could I do? And you tell them and you going on about your weak business. Loving friends. I surround myself with people who inspire me and grow together with me. My friends raise me up and hold me to the best that I can be. Yes, you ain't got no fucking yes men around you just telling you what it is because they want to hype you up because it's for whatever. Fuck that. You need somebody that's going to tell you the real. That's your girl Lati here at Tears of Week Tarot to show you the tears in your life so you know what to do, what's projecting back at you so you can move the fuck around, my week. I'm not going to tell you no bullshit. First of all, I'm not going to tell you nothing or give you nothing that I wouldn't fucking eat. If this message is for me, I'll take all of them. Anything in this bitch that dropped they pearls, I take it for me too. Yes. That's why we rise and resurrect together. Ashe. Yes, I am loved unconditionally and supported throughout my journey. Yes, we're here to support each other throughout this here thing. And you need to be wrapping around and surrounding yourself with people that's like that, my week. At first and foremost, self-preservation. If them people that you around are not supporting you in your changes to your highest good and your highest self, then fuck that. You have to take yourself away from that shit. People's energy and fucked up shit will drag you down because you can't force nobody else to change. And if you start doing something that's good to your highest self, you gonna irritate the fuck out of people who ain't doing a fuck thing. You're going to irritate the shit out their spirit. Why? Because you becoming a mirror to them. You're doing something they're not. You're going to show them what the fuck they're not doing. And they're going to be mad. And so if you put yourself in a situation where you're trying to rise up, you're trying to do something good, you're trying to go to your next level, you're trying to level up, and you're around people who are still in their energy and doing their own thing, expect that you are going to either feel isolated, cast aside, ostracized, all that shit, because people don't want to be around somebody doing something good, something different, something that takes you to the next level when they stuck in a shit. They just don't. That's why birds of a feather flock together. You may end up having to go to a whole nother different fuck space that's conducive to the change that you are trying to make. And what did this card say? It's still in my fuck hand. Surround yourself with loving friends, people who are going to push you to your next level. It might be time to come out of where you at, because the people that you at right now, they sucking on your whole damn energy and they pulling you down. You can't just make nobody get the fuck up. You can't, my weed. You can't. The will is that own person's. Again, Father says to align our will with thy will. If they don't align their will to the Father's will, to that internal will, like to the source, and they highest good, you can fucking wrap that shit up, because it ain't shit fucking you can do about somebody that don't want to do it. You ain't they manufacturer. That shit ain't on your resume. You don't do none of that. You can't do that. But run yourself into the goddamn ground thinking of trying to help somebody else. And all that shit you running yourself into the fuck ground trying to help them out, guess what? You need to reallocate and redistribute the motherfucking resources, all that energy onto self, so that you can reach your highest good, my week. And if they see you moving around, then they'll be like, damn, how the fuck did they move around like that? How they be doing it like that? How they do it like that? How they do it like that? How they do it like that? They'll come around and find out how it is that you did it like that. They'll come and ask. Oh, it'd be like, oh, no. And don't even come back with that. I struggle with that, y'all. Because I'd be like, oh, now you want to kick it? When I was trying to chop it up, and I was trying to help, way back when, you wanted to tell me that I ain't no fuck shit. That I was crazy. Oh, yeah, because you always fucking crazy until you correct. Go ahead on, Kayla. What's her name? Evolving Spiritually. That's another good one. Yeah. And she said that shit. I was like, oh, that chick right there, she's so right. Because you always crazy until you correct. You are. Recharge. I invite magic into my life always. Every day I grow my connection to this earth. If I am ever feeling low, I simply step outside and appreciate the natural miracles in this life. Recharge. Retreat into self. Recharge. Retreat. Recharge is what I feel Spirit saying. Retreat, recharge, retreat, recharge. Go in, or maybe go out and recharge. Either way, go sit in the world. Go sit in creation. Sitting in creation, just again 2-3 minutes a day, puts you in a whole different mind space, and you could do that no matter what the season. When you're going into fall, you can see how to let things go, how to release. Because change and transition is coming. Rest and restitude, recharge is coming. Winter is coming. It's the time when creation rests and get prepared, conserves its energy to burst and birth forth a whole new season of creation. We have to rest. You have to recharge. It's natural for you to recharge. And I recommend that we do it on a daily. Again, we taking these spiritual showers. We're going to put some intention on there. We're going to bless our sponge. We're going to bless the soap. We're going to bless the oil. We're going to bless the soap. We're going to talk about what we're releasing, all while we're washing and scrubbing it away out of all the cracks and crevices. Get it out. Get down up in there, that thing. That's a perfect analogy. I believe y'all see Sasha in the back. Yeah. Get in your cracks and crevices and wash that shit out. Like, get in there. Maybe one of these days take the earwax oil, you know what I mean? Drop some drops down in there, and let it sit with that cotton ball or whatever. Like, whatever that, get down deep in there, get that stuff out, release it. It's fall. Let it fall away from you. Purge it. You know what I mean? And let it come out. Wash it down the drain. Every time you coming out, I'm washing away sadness. I'm washing away the shame. I'm washing away my fear from all of the past, whatever it was, from yesterday and beyond. It might have been just from this moment. Maybe you cussed the kid out before they went to school and you need to wash that away from you. You could have had a bad day and you flipped out, or you just feel shameful because of what you had to experience through the day, and carry on in your body, in yourself, and not even have the opportunity, the ability to express that shit out the way you need to. Why? Because somebody else's fucking attitude is affecting your own. You need to release it, my weed. Surround yourself with people who love you. And for sure, you got your spirit team in the inside. They love you. This up here, they love you. They love you more than you consciously love yourself. She sitting up here playing with my house sheet. So they love you more than you love yourself consciously. And they are always calling you to your highest good. So that internal conflict you be feeling, that's them calling you to your highest good. They saying, hey, this ain't the best for us. Let's do it different. We need to move away from this. These people sucking on our energy. It's okay to move away, from that. Don't feel no shame or no fear about doing it. It's nothing shameful to feed your highest good, my week. To step into your essence and see what's good, because you on this faith walk for your ascension, your ascension. And if we do that collectively, look at what is good for our highest self, going inside and checking in and really seeing what is your highest good, we will get there as a collective. We will do that individual work that will change us as pixels, and that will disseminate and spread out. And the more we do it, the more we'll be intrigued on how we're doing it. And what I mean, because come on, let's talk about it. Ain't that the real anyway, my week? How do we do it? How do we do it? And then the movements in that we make change the world. It is what got civil rights in Black America, is what helped it prompt just about any other freedom right struggle across the globe. Look at it in its predecessor. I mean, like, it's in this day and age, in modern history. Yes, look at it. We don't stop. We take tears and we turn them into testimony. We never stop. We transmute the energy. But we have a lot of stagnancy in this place, in this day and age. And Spirit said it's time to get moving. It's time to get those centers in alignment, because these centers is what process your data. We are taking in data, light, information, and energy all the time. We are data processors. Again, this is a vessel. It's a vehicle, and it receives information from my surroundings at all times that I take in and I bring it into the kingdom. And my true self that's in here will help me process it. But I have to be in a line so that my true self, she can operate these systems. Yeah. Getting the gunk out of your energy system so that you can process the data. That the data don't get hung up and stuck in different places and it never get processed. It's never a full flow. To come out of that state and have us cleared up so you can brush all that trauma down, get it out, release it so that you can flow. You can get back into the flow. You can process all this data that's coming in at you all the time that's stored up. You can use that energy, my week. You will process it, see it, transmute it, change it, so that you can manifest and birth a new world. And that is the charge. You can realize your dreams, realize your potentiality. You process everything that's going in there. You will let go any shame or any fear. There's no way you could be ashamed of being a master manifester, to being a co-creator to existence itself. When you realize that you are a co-creator to existence, it ain't nothing to be shameful in that. If you anything, you will let go of the past and the shit that you've been creating in your life and get on the path to doing what's good for you and your highest good. And that's what we gonna get after on this day. We good, we up, we rose. Again, you know how we get. Let's get it, my week, let's get it. Oh, let's get it, my week, let's get it. Yes, let's get after it. It's Tough It Out Tuesday. Dig in. We're going to have a testimony of it at the end of the day. I bet you do. I bet you collect a testimony today. I'm calling it out. You're going to collect a testimony today on Tough It Out Tuesday. All right, 10/4/22, that's the day. Tough it out. I'll talk to y'all later, all right? Until the next time, the next now, I love you. I love you so much, just like I love me, because I love the principal thing, that intelligence. I love the connecting force, that breath of life. I love the logos that caught it all and brought it up. That right there, ain't no shame in that, my week. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Tough it out. Ashe. Mwah.